For most of the 20th century, a house cost about 3 times a typical household's income. 3 years of pay could buy you a home, and that was normal. Today, things are completely different. Each year, Chapman University releases the Demographia International Housing Affordability Report, comparing home prices to household incomes across 95 cities, including Sydney, Toronto, London, and San Francisco. Researchers use the median multiple, which is the price of a typical home divided by a typical household's yearly income. A healthy market sits around 3. This year, for the first time in 21 years, not a single city is considered affordable. Most fall into the seriously or severely unaffordable categories, where a typical home costs 4 to 5 times income. And in 12 cities, things are so extreme they've created a new label, impossibly unaffordable, where median homes cost 9 times income or more. On average, a home now costs more than 5 times the typical household income. And in places like Hong Kong, Sydney, and Vancouver, that number isn't 5. It's 9, 10, even 14 times income. In Beijing and Shanghai, it can exceed 20 or even 30 times, showing just how extreme the gap can be in the most pressured markets. The dream of owning a home is disappearing, and when that dream fades, a lot else goes with it. Homes become investments instead of places to live. People delay having kids because they can't afford space. They turn down better jobs because moving costs too much. The result? An economy where the people who build our cities, teach our kids, and keep things running can't live in the very places they sustain. So, how did we get here? And what would it really take to fix this? 30 years ago, owning a home was normal. Now it's a miracle. What changed? Rich people, corporations, and funds have more cash than ever and need safe places to park it. Housing became perfect, essential, easy to own, rent, or borrow against. At the same time, we restricted supply. Zoning rules, height limits, parking minimums, and endless approvals slowed construction and made land expensive. When interest rates fell and global cash surged, more money chased fewer homes. Funds, foreign investors, even ordinary families treated housing as an investment. Then came the pandemic. Remote work shifted some demand to smaller cities, but it didn't solve the problem. Construction costs exploded, supply chains broke, and inflation soared. Millions of homeowners locked into low-rate mortgages refused to sell, freezing supply. Government incentives often made things worse, boosting competition for the same limited homes. So the crisis isn't one thing, it's a chain reaction. Limited supply, cheap money, and speculation made homes impossible to buy. Solutions do exist. New Zealand requires cities to plan land for 30 years of housing demand. Singapore ensures nearly 90% home ownership through massive public housing. Other countries fight speculation. Hong Kong and Wales tax second homes, Taiwan taxes quick resales, and some Dutch cities ban investors in certain neighborhoods. The lesson is clear. To make housing affordable, we need more homes, less speculation, and smarter policies. Otherwise, money will keep flowing into a few assets, leaving generations locked out of the housing market.